Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we left off talking to Signori and joining a club. And I didn't want to go to the club, but she forced me to. And now I'm going to a suit and so I'm kidding. But the main thing is that I joined for the ladies. Will I get a lady or not? I don't know. So, what am I doing? This is a whack intro. Let me just start the game. Yeah. We're doing a bone for them, so yeah. I'm going for Yuri. Dang it. Forget. No. Broken. No. Now I'm falling. Alright. Insight. No. Graveyard. No. Okay. Oh, depression is her. Climax. Vicious. Unstable. No. Raindrops. Dark. Or disaster. God dang. Alright, let's hope that we got Yuri, the sweet bae. How do you get understand? Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Master Potato. I hope this isn't too overwhelming to commit for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accused of it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sir told me that he didn't even want to join the Energy Club anyway. And last year too. I don't know if his plan is to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then we won't let you into it. Natsuki? Sir? For someone who keeps her makeup collection. Natsuki finds stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeats Natsuki, falls back to her seat. Don't worry, guys! This potato always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so, Heath? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Mashed Potato can become good friends too. Sorry? As usual, Ciara seems oblivious to the weird situation she was put me into. Oh, Yuri! Even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Signori? Me? I get something. Me? Well, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Ciara, you made it look a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. A book for me? I didn't want you to feel left out. Hold on. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it keeps your attention, even if you don't usually read. Yeah, that's me. You clearly see when I struggle to read that. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is how a girl automatically being so cute. Oh, accidentally being cute. Can I need to go to reading? I need to go back to school. Oh wait, I am in school. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like. Despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. Almost throw it out the trash. I had you guys exhaustively take the book. Phew. If you didn't take it, I was gonna kill you. Well, you can read it Why can't you wanna read this? I mean, I'll just stand back. Oh, y'all really not gonna read it? Fine. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Mocha. I'm drinking some water. Sorry. I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Suri and Monica having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri for a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. What, act like I haven't drunk before? No, not beer. No, it's I have flavored drink, alright? More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious. Oblivious. Just give up, but I never give up. Here, that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very encouraging and memorable story. Let me reread that. It's a very encouraging and relatable story. Is it so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Marvoka. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in a high school who moves in her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I wish I could read. Maybe my lips are too dry. Aha! Yuri gently giggles off a sudden. Are you not a fan of this sort of thing, mashed potato? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things not happen just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals on their own possibility that they believe in. Then suddenly, when they're related to progress, they were able to make. I'm gonna have to take a break because I can't read, so I'm just gonna do my regular voice. They made out of the native ones for letting their one-sided mortals interfere with the villain plans. Alright. I'm gonna try again, alright? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a leisure club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said we were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I'll clearly retrieve the book that I have put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'll slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something it's not very used to. Is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the poem. As soon as I understand Yuri means about reading in company, it's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's. Then I hold the book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Did you really just spit on my computer? Yuri, thoroughly closes her own copy. Once we each learn a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips aside. But holding it like this, we huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kinda distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Then some of the Yuri's face again, on hers knee. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. I'm really thinking that she is really liking me right now, and I like it, and I'm just gonna give her something more with this poem. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assure that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. As we continue the first chapter in silence, some reason went rushing for a second. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an immediate exchange. My Don't generally letting go of the first page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all of her things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of resistant of some of the mannerisms. Y'all can go back and pronounce that because I don't know how to. I see. You remain silent for a moment. But mashed potato? That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kinda cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share the poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales and spread it from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? Is that alright, Yuri? Yeah. You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. I'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up to make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Wait, by the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Well now, that's everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Yuri and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Suri is on the wrinkled sheet, loose leaf torn on the spiritual notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her conversation notebook. I can already see Monica's porcelain handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri's reluctantly completed as well, reaching into their bags. I haven't been paying attention, I can't read. I do the same myself. Alright. Let's end the video. Next time we'll be showing our poem. I would say to Yuri first. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe for more content like this. And this is JS and Gaming signing out. Goodbye.